Hi, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was sitting outside this glorious morning watching the sunrise when I just felt rejuvenated and like I needed to come out and do a tarot reading. So I'm giving you a universal tarot reading for what is it, for April 8th through the 15th. I already did it this morning, like I said, while the sun was rising. And when I did it and I was asking for the most positive healing guidance that can help us move forward for the week, I was actually given two readings. Now, they are somewhat similar, but I very much feel like they are coming in different vibrations. Now, you normally don't see me do tarot readings. You'll see me pull up the runes and oracle readings, and there's a reason for that. Tarot, I really am being instructed to do it differently than I do, or how most people, I guess, would read the tarot. That's why you don't see it out of me as much, and I think you will start seeing it more and more now. I'm being directed on how it is that I'm supposed to be doing it, and this is why I stayed away from it before, because it just didn't work for me like it does for most people. I'm really meant to add some of that Hebrew background to the tarot. And I don't necessarily read the cards the way everybody else does. Meaning, they may see a card and it means this. You'll find out in just a second what I mean. But anyway, as I go into it, I'm going to start off with like that higher vibrational energy of what I'm being given. And the first one out, again, this is for the April 8th through the 15th, more or less, as we start to move forward. And yeah, there is still some, I will be coming back and doing the astrology, like my weekly healing messages like I normally do. Most likely I'll put that out tomorrow. I might get it out today. But like I said, this was just extra. I felt like I had to do it. But with that being said, yeah, there's a very powerful and empowering energy coming in. But there is still some hidden confusion that's still hiding. You gotta understand, you still have Saturn and Pluto in shadow right before they go retrograde. And until all three go retrograde, there is going to be that shadow energy that's lingering, as well as some of that Mercury energy that's lingering in shadow right now. But like I said, go back and check the weekly healing messages when it comes out. The first one out this week from the tarot cards, and what I use is the Thoth deck, is the Star card. Now, yeah, you see I have a whole lot of stuff written down on the Star card, and that's just because that's what I was instructed to do. So anyway, it is Aquarius, it is air energy, the Star card is. So it is speaking to us of, higher intelligence, higher knowledge. It is the heavens, so to speak, the higher energy pouring its water, its energy down into us. So this is speaking to, from above, we bring it below. In that form of energy, we bring the goodness of the knowledge and everything down to us. It is hope. It is light. It is the righteous one. You may be finding an Aquarius is coming into your life this week of significance. It is the light itself. Now, when I get into the Hebrew, the best way of me breaking that down is, if you were going fishing and you casted your line out into the sea or the river, whatever, what are you hoping to hook? Stop thinking small. Like, I just get whatever I get. No. What are you hoping to hook when you cast that line out to the sea, out to the ocean? This is the Star card. Think on the bigger picture. Think from the higher aspect of higher vibrational knowledge, of higher vibrations of where you want that Star card to take you. What do you wish to hook and then bring back when you pull in that line? This is the Star card. This also speaks to us of the south direction and above. Like I said, this is the higher energy coming down to us. But in the south direction, it's bringing us fire, passion, action, aggression. It's also bringing us, motivation as we move forward. However, I am being given next is the Six of Swords, which in this deck, the Thoth deck, this is science. Now, this is also air energy. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. but it's speaking to us in Mercury. This is all about communication. This is all about communication and getting over the hurdles of the communication that's been blocking you. Being able to truthfully come out, and maybe you need to use that communication in a way that is bringing in the knowledge, bringing in the understanding, bringing in, like I said, you've got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. This is communication on all levels. It's not necessarily all positive. So maybe you need to connect to that Libra energy of balance so that you can balance that energy of that communication to get to the star card. When I do the cards, it's no forward, backwards, past, future. It's a roadmap. It's a direction right from the beginning to the end is the way it goes for me. Next is the sun. The sun is another major arcana, but the thing is, for me, the sun is not the most happiest shiny card of the deck. It can be, yes, but when I get into the way it's given to me, it is fire, it is passion, it is aggression, it's everything that moves that momentum forward, it's everything that pushes the passion forward so that the energy is coming out. But the sun card is illumination. Here is the key when I speak of the sun card. It is also Resh in Hebrew. Resh in Hebrew, when I bring that back, it's the head. So everything that's in your head is what's going to be creating it. Remember, we are masters of our own illusion. We don't often even know that we've created our own illusion, and we can block ourselves. Resh speaks of the head. It is the blessing or the punishment. Every single day you have a choice. Are you living the blessing or are you living the punishment? The sun will illuminate what you are choosing to live, the blessing or the punishment. If it is keeping you from having healthy communication so that it's keeping you from getting to the star of what you wish to hook and bring in, then that's because your Resh is in the punishment, not the blessing. And you need to understand that. However, if you did or was in the Resh of the punishment, you are being given the victory. The victory is speaking to you of getting out of your head, because victory is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. But this speaks to us of Leo and Jupiter. So this is the abundance, the knowledge, the abundance, the knowledge, the higher learning, the magnification that Jupiter brings to the Leo energy. That's a creative energy within itself. So this is also speaking of Aries and Sagittarius. It is the fire energy. It is the momentum. It is the action, the aggression that can move you forward. Get out of the punishment in your head, if you have any. Keep it in the Resh, which is bringing the sun into a happy card, the happiest card. Get your head right, and you will start to bring yourself towards the victory, but you must overcome and see where the victory must first take you. With that being said, then I am given the Lovers for the week. The Lovers speaks to us of Air, Gemini, and Aquarius as well, but we have to understand it is the Zion. The Lovers is in Hebrew. The Zion is who is good. It is how and what will rectify the situation. We are talking about being out of your head in an emotional sense, but being in your head in a logical sense. Taking the knowledge of what you know and creating it to move you forward, because the Lovers is always about something that's going to move you into a brand new direction. Yes, it can be lovers as well, but this is a new direction, a new step forward, a new goal. This is moving us out of the east and into the above. So we're going in a new beginning direction, and it is time, as Spirit put it to me this way when I got dressed this morning. I call this outfit, not outfit, but how would I put it? I like my flowing energy. I like my flowing clothes to fit me like so. It is my shapeshifter energy. This is my goddess equipment. This is what I put on when I need it to help me feel like, to bring me into my higher space. Sometimes you just can't get to your inner goddess unless you have your goddess equipment. So maybe that's what this week's about. find your goddess equipment and help you get and rise to where you need to, so you can rectify the situations, bring the new beginning forward, and start to build it. Now, with that being said, the second deck is giving, not deck, but the second reading for the week that I'm being given. This card actually does not come with information, but for me, this card is you create your own reality. It just happens to come in the Thoth deck this way. For me, this is, remember, you create your reality. So whatever it is you see, you hear, you think in your life, this is the lower vibration, talking to us how to get out of that lower vibration. I am started off with this card telling me you see, you think, you hear, you are what you create. So if your mind is in that set, you are creating it to be exactly that. We create our own reality. If you don't like your reality, change it. Then you are reminded part of the reason you're going through this is you're in the Hermit. The Hermit is speaking to us of wisdom and the secret fire that is found from within. Because it is the Yod. It is the energy that creates. It is north and below. So it is our energy of, like when you plant, you put energy into the ground, a new seed, you take care of it, and you wait for it to bloom. It is hidden within us. It is the seeding that is coming up. It is not quite ready to bloom. It is the hand of God, so to speak. And like I said, the reason that you may be in that lower vibration and still creating from a lower vibration is because you haven't quite yet bloomed, because then you're given the Hangman. And the Hangman for me is simply, I'm hanging here. I'm still hanging in limbo. I'm hanging in the balance. I haven't found the proper balance just yet to arise. That's what the Hangman is for me. It is the soul journey in itself. It is your feminine energy. It is Neptune and it is water. It is both east and west in directions. It is the healing and the beginning. It is the fountain of wisdom and reproduction. It is the fountain of the Mem, the fish that swims in the Mem. The Mem is the water. It is the waters of all things, the waters of all of creation, all of the dimensional energies. If you're still in the middle, if you're still hanging in the water, if you're still hanging in the balance, the Hangman is there to remind you. It's because you still haven't gotten out and learned how to create what it is you are trying to figure out in life, because you're still in that soul journey, because you're still in the Hermit. This is not a bad thing. This is saying that you are on the right direction, but your problem is you still have closed self-consciousness. You aren't rising into the one consciousness quite yet, and you're working your way there. As you do, you will come into the first deck's vibration and find your star card. I love you. Check back for the weekly healing messages with the astrology. But like I said, I had to bring it out to you. Bye, guys.